me, not for me. When you see me, so I get Jesus.
When you talk about the DJs, then that's people in daddy, when I see you listen to DJ Wonder,
no weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus. That you do when I said that. Not for me, not for me, not for me, not for me. When you send me, so I get Jesus. That way the night you not for me, not for me, not for me, not for me. When you send me, so I get Jesus. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus. Now we're coming that tight. Not for me, not for me, not for me, not for me. Oh, when you see me, so I get Jesus. Which put a looking glass. Not for me, not for me, not for me, not for me. Oh, when you see me, so I get Jesus. Fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus. Because I know Jesus. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus. Now we're coming that tight. Not for me, not for me, not for me, not for me. Oh, when you see me, so I get Jesus. Which put a looking glass. Not for me, not for me, not for me, not for me. Oh, when you see me, so I get Jesus.
Listen to Epic Radio.
So refreshing.
we studio in 54 El Culture, the Freetown Sierra Leone. Good morning and welcome to the first edition of the Epic Morning Show for this week here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Today is Monday, the 19th day of January 2026, and I'm your host, Evangelist Lee. I'm therefore with you guys for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. So you can join the conversation live on our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Radio Garden, and of course Choice FM, the one who live in the eastern part of Freetown. So as usual, I want to say plenty thank you for you to take your time for listening to me from Monday to Friday. We appreciate Una so much. For using our top up credit, whatever we want to use for be part of the conversation. Thank you so much. The Epic Morning Show, now it's our 30 minutes program. We thoughtfully divided into two interactive segments. And in the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we start off with our guys' message of the day, our breaking news highlights, hot topic of discussion, where we feature guests to discuss on critical issues that demand critical answers. And of course, towards the end of the program, we'll take up on our phone calls and contribute towards our topic of discussion. Entertainment and sport wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. And in the second segment with Marion Precious George, to review the front pages of our newspapers and also invite analysts to break down and analyze the major stories that will be making the headlines this morning. So a hot topic of discussion. Remember, we still be in the reflecting mode. That's to reflect on the National Remembrance Day. So we are talking about Never Again, the significance of National Remembrance Day and how Sierra Leone can prevent future tragedies. So that's what will be discussed in the program this morning. Remembrance Day happened yesterday, the 18th day of January, as the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Sometimes December in the Civic Festival be declared that on the 18th of January will be a day of remembrance across the country. So stay tuned, no go outside, keep it coming for the next 2 hours 30 minutes. You can grab yourself a cup of coffee or probably a glass of cold water and keep it coming. And of course, I know yesterday be footballing week across Africa, the Africa Cup of Nations final. We see Senegal they win that tournament day, and also it was a good news for Manchester United, the Man City, that Manchester Derby. United be victorious over the weekend. So it was, I think, a beautiful weekend for sports loving fans and also reflective for the people of Sierra Leone, as yesterday marked the first Remembrance Day in the history of our country. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And our rise message of the day: remember the past, protect the future. Peace begins with us. So remember the past, protect the future. Peace begin with us. Just leave peace with UNICEF, and that would make more sense that you could stretch the peace outside. So this is our rise message of the day, the 19th day of January 2026. Stay tuned.
Where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough. I no get nothing for offer.
1xBet presents an exciting world of entertainment. In the 1x games, you will find Crash, Dice, Apple of Fortune, Money Wheel, and other exciting games with many chances to win big wins. Go to the website 1xbet.sl or app, enter promo code GAMESL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with 1xBet.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And that's so you go take joy. Dial star 799 star 2 hash and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial
Epic
star
Radio,
799 star 2 hash now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out,
Epic
money they
Radio.
flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and welcome to our breaking news highlight on this fine dial. And joining me in the studio this morning is Usman Ibrahim. Usman, good morning, happy new week, and what's breaking in the show this morning?
Good morning, Ivan. Good morning, listeners and viewers. Of course, yesterday, President Julius Maada Bio and the rest of Salone marked the first ever National Remembrance Day, will be the 18th of January 2026. Of course, yes, this day marked the end of the Salone brutal 11 years long civil war, with the former president Ahmed Jankara be announced for the war done across the country. Of course, the brutal civil war with the United Nations be killed over 50,000 Sierra Leoneans them across the country in a span in about 11 years. So of course, this will mark President Bio say everybody for wear that white ribbon, whether it in a salon or the diaspora, for wear the white ribbon was for signify peace and a salon.
I was curious yesterday, go around within the lonely side because Nademide, and try to observe whether if people really observe the National Remembrance Day.
What do you see?
And honestly, this is my personal opinion. You know, represents Epic Radio. It's my personal opinion. That, like what I saw yesterday, it was like people go about the normal business, not even get a realization of something of such that happen in the country. I mean, going to different churches and whatever. But that kind of feel we expect say for happen for me personally in Asomtuanos.
Well, I'm not gonna blame anybody because I mean President Bio announced on the 14th, I think. Done it so happens that it is the 18th, so just a few days. I mean, how much publicity the government actually
this don't be said. This don't be said from the 11th of December. The Civic Fest. I mean, remember that the President Julius Maada Bio talk about say the 18th of January, the National Remembrance Day. Probably people only talk about, well, it's the programming, how government structure this particular event, how people them commemorate this particular day. Probably that's something where government not do well. I mean, talking to some people. But that feel like we go see the day of the African Child's Day.
You remark the Remembrance Day study?
I'm coming. Like the day for the African Child's Day. You see movies them they're out about what happened in South Africa, and people in the watch movie and get a reflection of what happened. But it's something which, for me, I don't know. Probably other person see them. Let me say it's for me personally, myself. It's something I know. Of course, yesterday I'm marking Remembrance Day because as a journalist,
you wear the ribbon.
I'm coming as a journalist. I put on something white, but as a journalist, people will look up to you for see if you therefore adhere or obey to waiting the government say. So of course.
All right, let's move ahead now here on the breaking news segment. And the Senegalese president Bassirou Diomaye Faye will announce today, the 19th of January 2026, a national holiday. This after, of course, Senegal will win the Africa Cup of Nations 2025 yesterday. Now Morocco against the host country Morocco in a 1-0 win. Of course, that overshadowed football around the world. Yeah. I mean, yesterday we see celebrations all across Africa and the world. People celebrate Sadio Mane, we of course lead the team to victory. Of course, this will be the last time we go actually play for Senegal on an international match.
Of course, a big win for Africa, but looking at Aquitaine for be critical. I mean, Senegal walk out of the match yesterday. It's something where I feel like CAF need for look into. Why? Whether if you feel like you're not satisfied with the refereeing on the pitch, I mean that more things to be done. But walking out of that pitch yesterday, I mean I was not supporting Morocco, but for me, well, other people didn't say don't they happen, but for me, I think that was the first time I see such happen in Africa.
It was very wrong. I mean, we see Sadio Mane win at the team captain. I mean, call them say when I come back, when I come back and play. I mean, let's see anything will happen, make it happen. Even though they can't be faced with a penalty, where people don't say that injustice. I mean, many people don't say not so a well-deserved penalty in the side of Morocco. Yes, of course, Brahim Diaz we get for lost the penalty. We see Senegal during extra time score a goal. We make them not go to a penalty shootout. So yes, I mean that has been celebrated by presidents like the Rwandan leader Paul Kagame. We don't congratulate Senegal for this winning. That's all for the breaking news this morning, Ivan.
Thank you so very much, Usman Ibrahimara, for the breaking news. And let's continue with this quick one. A big win that happened every day on Epic Radio. I mean, with Bomba Cash, I'll just tell you once to give you the chance for win real cash instantly. I mean, so just dial *799*2# and choose your ticket. I mean, where you want for play. I mean, I can always take me time for explain this one. You dial *799*2#. It will take you exactly to the amount of tickets where you want for play. So you choose between 1 to 10 tickets, and each ticket costs 10 leons. So from 1 to 10, when you select either of the amounts there, you need for pay for the ticket. So you use either your Orange Money or Africa Money PIN. And for Orange Money, it's #144#, and that's going to make you pay for the amount of tickets where you don't buy. And as long as you don't pay for it, as soon as you pay for the ticket, I beg your pardon, you don't instantly qualify for the draw. I mean, when the draw they happen, and mind you, this draw they happen on Epic Radio every day from Monday to Friday. So when the draw they happen, if you be the lucky winner, instantly 500 new loans they reach in your phone instantly. And of course, that you don't get the opportunity, that you don't win. So the more tickets you play, the more chance you get for winning. So if you know, say you're not 18 years, please, this game not so for you. If you're above 18 years, please play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. And don't forget, say this has been powered by Masslink SL Limited. Stay tuned.
Single day, Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your Orange Money or Afri Money PIN. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your Orange Money or Afri Money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you the wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Bomba Cash Out, money they flow, powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Radio Garden, Choice FM, not the eastern part of Wheatongue, and also our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So, never again, the significance of National Remembrance Day and how Sierra Leone can prevent future tragedies. So that's what we're going to discuss in the program this morning. So the rebel war in Sierra Leone began on the 23rd of March 1991, and of course in the eastern part of the country, Kailaun to be precise. I mean, this war be led by the Revolutionary United Front, RUF, and remember under the leadership of Fodi Sanko. I mean, the country endured 11 years of brutal conflicts. I mean, Africa be described as one of the most violent war in Africa. And so mounts of people will die in the 11 years war. About 50,000 people will die in the 11 years war from 1991 to that of 2002. And also more than 2 million people then become homeless. I mean, displaced, they do not get safe for day. And the one day we then cut their hand or foot according to EMS, and we not confirm that they are between 4,000 to 20,000. So that's safe, but it is within that figure there. I mean, so this is how the 11 years war will look like, and the provinces, I would say, then be most part of that war they spent close to 8 years until 1999, January 6, I mean, where the rebel then be enter into freedom. But before that, take you through to 1997, May 25. Remember the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, the AFRC, get a coup where them be overthrow the democratic government of the SLPP led by Halaji Dr. Hamad Tijankaba, the late man. That was in May 25, 1997. And later on, then we call the RAF for be part of that structure there. But in February 1998, democracy be returned back to Salona. So going forward, 1996, the rebel be returned back, January 6, 1996. And that's how the negotiation began. We lead to the Lome Peace Agreement, we happen, I think, sometimes in July 7, 1999, where Fodi Sanko and Hamid Jankaba signed an agreement that, Salon for go back to peace. Salon for be peaceful, sorry. So on the 18th of January 2002, President Hamid Jankaba be officially declared, say, the war done. Salon don't return back to peace. We don't reach a stage where everything don't come back to normal. So on July 5, 2002, at the visit 2002 and that of 2022, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission was launched. That commission, they be launched for basically look at waiting because the war, waiting everything happen, will make people and we go to war. And we get few recommendations where that will happen 2 years after on the 5th of October 2004, I beg your pardon. So in that report they be find out plenty TV cause the war. One, now the corruption, bad governance, and they look at how we minerals and be managed, and so much more in that report, saying that this how youth man be unemployed, and all so much more in that report they will make people then be go RAF then be going to war. 2004 then we get recommendation them, amongst which that we can talk about. So every 18th January for be a reflective day, a day of remembrance, and this take 24 years before we see the president on the sometimes in December 2025, we say on January 18, 2026, we'll start the National Remembrance Day. Waiting caused that hold up day for a very long time, successive government in, government out. That is something we can't, explain. But in that recommendation day, the way TRC be do, remember the establishment of the special court, we for try people then we, cause bad in the country, be therefore established from that recommendation day. So, and for such institution, them we feel like we deal with human rights, strengthen our judiciary, which of course a lot of people say forget a think about that day or a thoughts about it and all. So we can talk about how significant this be, the National Remembrance Day, in the history of our country. I mean, this is not the first one happened yesterday, where we see the president be talk to the people of the country for look at how important this day be. So we can talk to three people in the studio, and we they don't be part of waiting to happen now this country. And first we can talk to Anna Fuller, we now a journalist, and also Moses Mambu, we now the publicity secretary SLPP, and also Famare Jallo, we now the chairman war wounded. And so now then people in the way they can talk to. But Anna Fuller, quick background on Anna Fuller. Anna Fuller was the station manager of 98.1. And of course, if you remember, way back 1997, July 7 to be specific, that's the start of Radio Democracy in 98.1 FM. And of course, Anna Fuller be there amongst the one that we start off with two other gentlemen. Remember, what's the name of this guy? Former Minister of Information, Julius Spencer, and also Ali Bangura. I mean, they get a nickname where they start that broadcast day in Lunge. And Anna Fuller be originally done the work for SLBC, and from that same day, the 1997 May 25 intervention of AFRC, go to Guinea and set up Radio Democracy 98.1. By then, we didn't be the broadcast. If you remember, the 10 So now one person we play key role in bringing back democracy our country. I mean, with then kind of the in a stressful way, then the broadcast for giving information. I remember then telling they would say, you see, una komodo rebel and then inside and I mean, it takes so much energy for go through. So every day with Julius Spencer and Ali Bangura, and of course, I'm getting way probably okay for Kula and them when a come in the studio. So they get supposed to get Anna Fuller and also Moses Mambu on the studio for be part of the conversation. So stay tuned. No good on side. Make we know the importance of our Remembrance Day. Stay tuned.
Me wanna see me life now. They don't better now. Famous standing them now. You know go fit say you don't know me now. Anytime I like a flight to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like that they buy now. Turn up, cause me I let it turn down. I let it run down. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. For this one where we there, people go come inside you life. Some go come for stay, and some go come and go. The reason why someone go stay, now only God know. The reason why someone go. Now God is help to know. Me brother, me I don't go regret. If you decide for go, it's happened for a reason. Now only God to know. What do you get for no say? It's never the end. Cause the downfall of the man no, not to the end of the life. And then they give up, and then they turn down. Every day and they turn up. See me color, it pop up. Famous study them now.
Okay, so welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We're going to be joined in the studio by Famara Jallo and, of course, the chairman of War Wounded. Famara, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Very good morning, sir, and good morning to the listeners and viewers.
And also from a civil society activist to a politician, Moses Mambo. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Thank you very much and good morning.
All right, so we will start off the conversation, but before we go further, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Julius Marabio, he addressed the public yesterday in relation that, we get for the National Remembrance Day. As I told you earlier on, yesterday was the first of in reflecting that waiting will happen in 11 years war. So yesterday was a National Remembrance Day across the country. So make we listen to it in the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Julius Marabio. BC.
January 18th belongs to every Sierra Leonean. It is a day of national memory, moral reflection, and shared responsibility. It is a day that calls not only for emotion, but for commitment. We declare with one voice, never again. Peace is a choice. Remembrance is how we keep it alive across generations. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, after the war was officially declared over on January 18, 2002, Sierra Leone chose to confront its past with honesty. We established the Truth and Reconciliation Commission to document what happened, to give voice to victims, and to guide us towards lasting peace. In its final report, the Commission recommended that 18 January, the day the Civil War was formally declared over, be observed as a National Day of Reconciliation and Remembrance. It is true that this recommendation took time to be fulfilled. For 24 years, this day passed without formal national observance. What matters today is that we have chosen, as a nation, not to let it pass any longer. Today, we give meaning to that recommendation. From this moment forward, January 18 is established, recognized, and honored as the Republic of Sierra Leone National Day of Remembrance. I speak to you as your president, and more importantly, as a fellow Sierra Leonean who lived through the war. I speak as a former soldier who served during those painful years, and as a son, brother, father, and friend who also lost loved ones to the violence. Like many families across our country, members of my own family in my hometown in Bont District experienced the brutality of the Civil War, and some lost their lives. They were not fighters, they were ordinary people caught in a conflict that destroyed without discrimination. Like thousands of families across our land, my family still carries that pain. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, the truth must be spoken with care, and it must be spoken fully. More than 50,000 Sierra Leoneans were killed during the conflict. Entire villages were burned, communities uprooted, trust was shattered. Tens of thousands of our citizens were abused physically, sexually, and otherwise. Their dignity was violated. Their lives were permanently altered. Thousands suffered amputations inflicted deliberately to spread terror. Many survivors continue to live with psychological wounds that silently shape their lives. Millions more were forced to flee their homes. Families were driven from their communities, separated from their land, their livelihoods, and their way of life. Many lived for years as internally displaced persons, moving from place to place in search of safety. In this first National Day of Remembrance, I ask for forgiveness on behalf of our nation and on behalf of our leaders, past and present. We cannot undo what was done, but we can face it with humility, honesty, and courage. To every victim and every survivor, I cannot ask you to forget. I ask only that in your own time and in your own way, our nation may find the grace to heal fully, restore dignity, and move forward together. War does not begin with bullets. It begins when we stop seeing one another as fellow citizens, when personal ambition and politics turns into hatred, when lies replace truth, and when intimidation becomes normal. This is why our National Remembrance Day matters. Today, those who lived through the war carry a different kind of knowledge. We know that violence does not arrive all at once. It comes in stages, through rumors presented as truth, through insults that become normal, through intimidation that is excused, and through leaders who forget that power is a duty. We must also face a new reality. When the war began, we did not have social media capable of spreading dangerous rhetoric across the country in minutes. Today, a message typed in a bedroom can reach the entire nation with one click. A lie can travel faster than a correction. Wars that feel casual on a screen can become serious in the streets. So, I ask all Sierra Leoneans, especially those active online, to weigh your words carefully. When you speak about your fellow citizens across political parties, ethnic groups, or religions, remember that they belong to this country as much as you do. This is, of course, not a call for censorship. It is not a call for silence. Democracy needs criticism. Government must be held to account.
Thank you very much to the team for put that one day together. I mean, it was a 33-minute speech by the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and so much being said there. But don't be joining the studio also by Anna Fuller. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
How does the name Yebudumbea, does it ring a bell?
You tell me.
So how that name they come about? I must say, I mean, in the midst of war, tension, how you managed for just, let's just begin to use this name?
Well, I think it was a deliberate decision, intentional, in terms of the mix of people we for represent Sierra Leone, you know, na 98.1. So, you know, we just look like, say, you know, maybe from. So in terms of the geographical and ethnic representation, you get somebody from that group in there. So for everybody feel included.
Okay. All right, I'll come to you shortly. I mean, how you work with Julius Spencer and Ali Bangura in the formation of 98 at that critical moment there. We'll come to you later. But Famara Jalo, the chairman of War Wounded, and how life don't they go on for Una after the 11 years Gable War we end in 2002, January 18. How life don't they go on for Una?
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. And in the first place, I want to say thank you to His Excellency for where God gave him the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding for bring yesterday day the 18th of January for be a commemoration day and a reflection day. In the first place, my brother, life has not been easy with us at all. We had to talk to the world so now, not only for Mama Sierra Leoneans. I lost me two eyes them, I know they see, due to the RUF war, when the backblast of a rocket-propelled grenade RPG born me two eyes them all, I know they see. But I there for represents me colleagues them, the soldiers them, the sacrificial lambs them of this country are the war heroes and heroines them, where then take oaths for defend lives and properties. And then at the first call of contact, now this country when the war been break out. So I want for Dove me out to them and sympathize with their different deformities we don't sustain for the liberation of this peace we would enjoy the elect today. And I go on for say may them get more courage and may them get more faith. That now that we don't get Mama Sierra Leoneans them, where don't they consider the soldiers them. Because all along, my brother, in this country, when they come to down there about the TRC, whilst they exclude the soldier war wounded and the soldier amputees them. A lot has been done behind the scene anyway, but the proclamation yesterday by His Excellency for say for land for forgive and forget, I think now a process where we don't start and we will continue.
All right, so you talk about exclude the soldier them in the TRC report, but the TRC report also capture other than a victim of war and waiting supposed to happen for the waiting at the responsibility of government. One go on for no government in, government out from 2002 to now. I mean, waiting don't be the contribution to honor the war wounded.
Thank you very much. I go on for tell Papa government plenty thank you more, especially the Commander-in-Chief and Fountain of Honor, President Julius Madabio. I go on for Ama this message also to His Excellency that's been with former frontline commander and himself sustained the injuries, agonies of bullets and fragments during the war. I go on for tell and say for far too long, after 24 years when His Excellency, his blessed memory, President Ahmed Tijan Kaba, been declared as a war done at this country, we the soldiers have been totally left out. The TRC, when at the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, not set provision for we the war wounded soldiers, neither the war wounded amputees them at all. In terms of reparation, we were totally excluded, and because of all them, undone things where they're not supposed to happen now with society, some of we will look at and say, no, somebody needs to come up from an institution level for some of them mistakes they also with government and Mama Sierra Leoneans then they do. May they not say the first contact people them sacrificial lamb them, now the soldiers them. And in those days where we they fight for liberate this country, my brother, it has been unfortunate for me to talk and now say that Tembatki I been there with Chakabula in those days. When the war been break out, the government of Sierra Leone not been getting enough armament. So we, the soldiers there, we suffer a lot. If you fall now, you enemy, when at the RUF their hands, you as a soldier, we sustain different gravities of disabilities ranging from amputation of hands below elbow, above elbow, like what you want to be called so short sleeve and long sleeve. Now with the soldiers, then first envisage that one day, or we feel the pains of their one thing and day. Then we get amputation of legs, where now amputation of below knee and above knee, up the leg to foot they all amputate. We get men them inside wheelchair. We get girl picking them when we sister them, soldiers them. We don't know they born again because the fragments or the armaments and been damaged, and wombs them belly and everything. We get then categories then we get a lot inside wheelchair. Way to say them far them foot them. They're not able for work and no more now this world. So a lot of gravities, high gravities of deformities them. We then soldiers then also sustain. But at the end of the war, they not consider them soldier man they also at all. As I'm speaking to you, we pension.
So now, for summarize this quickly, you try for say from where the war end 2002, government in, government out, like the SLPP from 2002 to 2007. APC 2007 to 2018, no support, no go to then soldier man, they will be badly affected.
My brother, no support.
Now that you try for say.
No support.
We'll get a clarity on that.
Yes, no support, absolutely.
Okay.
Make I just tell you what's been on there happen. You see, soldiers, we now a disciplined society, and we get with codes and ethics. We get the 252 when are the forces routine order. Where soldier. Always you say you obey and complain. Okay. So what mean don't they happen? If we have been seen at the streets of Freetown with demonstration for war wounded soldiers there, then they come up in the streets, then they demonstrate this and that. All not to be for reparation, not to for inclusion into the TRC or what not to. Now what if we don't sacrifice for this country at the length of service we don't serve? For make we get them with benefits and then my brother been turned to hell. Okay. So now that strive they will be the strive so will they demonstrate hospital they die. But in terms of benefits, whether NGOs, whether Papa government for include with the soldiers them, it has never been.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And maybe in the national chairman, I don't advocate to Papa government that the TRC, then soldiers they also for being included.
All right. So
the reparation,
we can talk
beneficiaries.
We can talk about Andy, which you don't do for make sure say this happen. I mean, Moses, yesterday now be the National Remembrance Day. I mean, from the side of the SLPP, you don't listen to it in Famara say and or Famara, I beg your pardon, and Farmer. Okay, probably right again before me. Well, how the party as a whole, the SLPP, I mean, view the National Remembrance Day?
Well, before I get to that, me and one person or my family directly affected by the war, directly. So, anytime conversations like this come up, and behind the scene, are some of we don't press over the years for make we get this day or so, make it turn to reality. Because like me, my immediate brother, we call me bien, the same mama, the same papa, then cut in hand during the war. Then cut in hand, the Ecomog soldier they been get for escape with him from Calbaton, Taken and Western. And I remember where I go see him by then MSF set up a makeshift hospital now, stadium hostel. I remember where I go see him live, I see him cut, the blood they spray, that feeling where I get 30 days, they live with me. 30 to where I so. That feeling they live with me for make you see you border. And because me, the day we then cut in, maybe they in a Western, I be in a school. So with the information reach me, some of your family say they don't go na stadium hostel. So I be on so I just meet the height. That kind of scene they very difficult for make you witness them. So from that moment it changed my life forever. Because I see pain, I see he went through real pain. Way more man they go through pain, you understand? Eh? So that was very pathetic. So my brother been go through that one day, it come out inside. So from that moment, my life changed. So for the past 15 to 20 years of my life, I don't dedicate them for work with people where the war affect over the years before even I can inside politics. I don't work with a range of NGOs, including NAXA, for make sure say the lives of people were affected by the war effectively change. So when the war, at the end of the war in 2002, they been get for build a camp for the amputee them, for example, na Aberdeen Old Market. So I've been there, then we been get an NGO called Norwegian Refugee Council, we been come. They be called different expatriates them for can work with the people and we affected by the war. So now they will be get for fun because imagine you're born, you're an adult, you're normal right now. Then you wake up one morning, one part you limb there no day, or one part you foot there no day. So you don't affect not only your social being spiritually, but you don't affect your economic livelihood. So as a result of that, a lot of them they feel say, why are they leave? Because they not be able to go through the stigma for say, but me not be a normal person. They look me now are not normal anymore. So they not be able to go through that kind of stigma. So somebody kill themselves. So now during that process, we been forget one mommy, we come from America. Now the camp we all two in foot, they know but they know because they get the limb, see them they don't go far ahead. So you can introduce a sport to them with a football. They say, well, before they sit down so, because by then government, the SLPP government by then, they scramble on how for repatriate their way, how for include them into society. Whose kind of training they need, whose kind of capacity they need. So we begin for introduce sports to them. So they begin play sport. And also even up to today, some weekend if you go to the beach, you will see people that will coach where they play ball alongside the beach. So now we introduce that sport day. Now me be the first coach. We begin for teach them how
how important
play football.
How important is this day?
Then they be very important because it been get for change them perspective for say as person we don't affected by the war. I get something for do for contribute to nation building. I get something for do with my life. So from that point they now they begin some man begin land tailoring, government begin coming, NGOs, because after the war NGO they be they plenty and NACS herself they get a lot of resources through the United Nations Peace Building Fund, there were a lot of resources where they come in. But again, there were so many factions of people that will be affected by the war. As you give me border, you get people and will be wounded. You understand, like what you see and so no more now. You get people and we them being chopped in their hand. You get people and we emotionally, you understand, they were affected big time. So all of them group then they together been there will be the grandpa.
So as at now, I mean, we get the Remembrance Day. How this day, this National Remembrance Day, important now? I mean, we're in 2026. What in this day mean for Salone people? And that's what they ask.
This day mean a very important because for us, now the SLPP and as politicians and as government, we take responsibility because remember, now SLPP be in power with the war done. So for we not only go through the war or end the war, we know what in war mean. So this day come for make we remind ourselves for say, because sometimes you see, even now you studio here, war can come, you see the political tension. So if fine for Lord take a break, Lord turn up, Lord pause, like for 2 minutes, and say, no, in as much as we get political competition, we need for take a break and reflect. That's how we don't come out. Not to say, as His Excellency say, we want for open new wounds, want for bring back memories. But we have to, because we not get choice as a country, because generation don't come. And our fuller than generation we be there, we see the war, we own generation, we be there, we see the war. Me I be there in Savo Street, a place we then call Odokoko. Every day I see 10, 15 dead body. Where if person want talk about war, I know what I mean. But the generation we dey now, the Gen Z generation, they don't see that. Some of the things they see in a picture or they read in a book or then they watch in a film, they feel say in a fiction.
Okay.
So we need back again for bring that old generation. Lord, tin up. Say Gen Z wanna stop. Lord, reflect a little bit. This thing wanna they read in a book, the thing wanna they see in a video, not a fiction. It happened. Thousands of people then lost their life. Properties were destroyed. People their life shattered forever. Like me border up to now, we was not posting the wasting back. Even after 20 years. So people and they will still live with the scars of waiting we don't go through.
Okay.
We need for remember that day, so that as we pass, the generation we go come, go say to themselves, never again. Whether you na party A, whether you na party B, whether na this you get or na that you get, we all for day together and agree say we don't need war anymore. You know why? Because we me border Sidoya so or Anafula Sidoyanda, you know ask her whose party they where the war come. You know ever ask her whose party they, not to so, or whose color the way we wake na money. Because when war come, whether you na red, you na green, it affect you. You know they pick who that na you. So now it make we not for allow individual differences as a country for divide we. Because every family in this country, one way or the other, suffered the scarcity of the war. If you not suffer directly, you suffer emotionally. A family member suffer, or your community suffer, the country suffer. Because some of the things that the grab would so today, may bother. Imagine you pull 11 years from your age. Just take 11 years. Waste time, come for nothing from your age. When you wake up morning, you just sit down, you need to do nothing. So that one they carry the economic and social fabric of the country.
Right.
It eats them for a very long time. So they make for we appreciate His Excellency. We finally look at the TRC report in another form again, because we don't implement recommendations from the TRC report, but we look at this one again for make we honor and respect, we heal them, we fought during the war, and the victims them we suffer during the war.
We can talk about the recommendation the way the government in, especially the SLPP government, which don't do based on those recommendation from the TRC report. Yebudumbuya Anafula, and it all started in 1997, July 7, to be specific. Within immediately after the AFRC took over in May 25, 2007. Waiting come about that idea that we should start a broadcast in the midst of tennis war in the country.
First of all, the media landscape at that particular time day, we normally get, let's say, private radio stations. I think we get Sky 96.2
VOH,
yes, and then we may get the state owned 99.9 FM. So in terms of plurality of the airwaves, we normally get that many radio stations will exist. And when we war go through stages. Because of course we get the war for the Sankoin war, where all my military talk say now it's senseless war because we don't understand what's the name of the fight for. There was denial about whether the rebel be what's in a look like. People let me get all that kind questioning in there. And then we get to decide now we decide say we want to forget a multi-party democracy. We get elections. And about a year or so...
That's in 1996.
Yes. Later, we get a situation where we get a military takeover whilst the war they go on. So, as I can say, inside war, the first casualty, truth. Obviously, truth die. The people who take over, we get their own version of truth, where they put out there. And the Salon people not being get a conference, they no may ever sit down and agree say we they do mass disobedience for stay home, but then everybody just decide for stay home because it just no me feel right, So people then left. Some people then left the country, then go to neighboring countries as refugees. Some continue for stay. So that
be amongst people who left the country go Guinea.
That's right.
Okay.
And inside there now, what's gonna be the purpose of life? You sit on day in, day out. Now one of the worst things that can happen to anybody. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what to expect. And when I'm faced with that decision for make, it being easy for make the decision. In the sense that, okay, at first, even though they tell me, say, the station could in one ship off the coast of Salon, down there, me find a bit like unbelievable. But then tell me, say, okay, we go days on site inside Salon, we considered safe, and me say be the one that was safe na Salon, But anyway, for me, the factors which helped me make me mind up was the fact that I don't read about what in the African Americans and do na America, where then fight in a peaceful way for their liberation, civil rights movement in America. Then at Kenya, where for them, they make sure say they catalog what they call the Mau Mau fight, the Mau Mau War, when the Kenyans were fought for independence against the British. So now from there you get the likes of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, when Uhuru Kenyatta in Papa. But then people and they actually fought for independence. And when you fight for independence, you value them. Okay. So for me, it exposed me at an early age to that thinking, that you not just need for be a citizen of a country, but there are times you are required for do something for your country. So when I get an opportunity there, I just take and say, okay, this is not my opportunity for do something for Salon, as opposed to sitting down in Conakry, helpless, So I joined them, the team of 2. And we take off. Eventually, we reached Lunge. Yes. And of course, we start together the equipment. The equipment's now being like a suitcase. We get the transmitter and we get the control board. Also you get your faders and all of that. That was specifically the design because of the situation. It possible in a war environment. It possible say when I need foreclosure up, hide them or go with them and all of that quickly. So of course during that ending now, the programming we get for look at waiting me to go out. Salon people let me need for know that the international community in terms of ECOWAS, the AU, the United Nations, they be there on Salon, and they mean actively involved in decision making around waiting go happen in a salon. But of course, the information will be the come back in a salon through the state broadcaster, being diluted or mean 100% correct.
Okay.
So we be need for come with all the information in there, as it be come out from the different organizations. It be so important for lady. There was a sitting president when they overthrow, where when you look at him, it not be right for lady overthrow a president just a year after we they elect him. I mean that would not a basic tenet of democracy. If when I go to the ballot box, when I decide say na this na una want, then when I allow them.
Okay.
So when it happened that way, I guess that was all the reason why salon people and just do this stay home.
I remember then telling when people wake up, or now be one people then we tell people that outside the rebel and they at a particular time. Then go tell you and say, we're not gonna coil, we're not pass through the rebel and so further. What was war for you by then?
It was many things, because you conflicted as an individual. They think about the safety of people and where even if not some people where but now you brother and sister Sierra Leoneans. So they think about their own safety as well. There are days where they get the best of news. They get news about some massacres on site. They get news about the struggles of life in Freetown and other parts of the country. You're not a glad. But when you go on the air, you get a responsibility for cheer people up, for sound happy, for uplift their spirit, for tell and say, this mass obedience, disobedience, when they do so, it's right. When I stay on course, help they on the way, it will be all right one day, So for do all anything a day, you self-care for deal with the same emotions where everybody else they deal with. It not be easy.
And of course, I know say the change of name therefore with personal safety as well.
Oh, of course. But I would say, when you don't reach that side now, you just get for think positively that everything will be fine.
All right, Farmer, you don't talk about for you talk about government in, government out, not only pay attention to soldiers that will be badly affected by this 11 years war, and of course going through the report, the TRC report recommendation talk about for government to take care of whole war victims, them whether you're soldier or not, but it captures everybody. So waiting number you push so far as we're in the situation where we don't get the National Day of Remembrance. Waiting number you push so far.
Thank you very much, my brother. In the first place, I want to tell Sierra Leoneans, Mama Sierra Leoneans, thank you. The way them been done, they help we for push we case we as war wounded soldiers them to Papa government and to the world at large. People where Brother Ike when Ishmael Kroma, Brother Lucian Momo where they na PPRC, Brother Mamaja, DJ Bass, a lot more. That way them been done, they help we.
So for all them talk then they were people in the talk, nothing no seems to happen up till now.
Yeah, waiting down been done they happen for make them advocate for we get we end of service benefit when our gratuity. And when we come in terms of good enhanced pension, my brothers they say we they really suffer. As I talk to you, so 2026 we pension na 385,000 leons, we not even 400,000 leons safe na this country.
So now we present when like 300 leons.
300,000 leons, 385,000. So meaning 15,000 leons left for make it good 400,000 leons. We're not able to buy half bag dress.
That'll be 2006.
No, 2025, 2026.
25, okay.
Where would they pan so now? That
so
now pension.
How you take this, Chem? I mean,
Thank
2025.
Yes.
On a pension, 300 almost.
385,000 loans, my brother.
Okay.
Now that's not the more reason why you been the area with the make a lala na street with the demonstrator. They go na different radio stations them for tell we authorities them na the military and that of Papa government for say them for able for get a very good enhanced pension for we. Because as you don't see me now as the example, two eyes all gone, artificialize them, me they use me naturalize them all gone, then don't remove them because them be not well as a result of the RPG back blast. So we life don't be very, very, very tedious for we because that don't make we wives them, some of wives said and don't left we, we picking that some of them not to go school again. We been decide with the army, say when in the pull we at the military, one, therefore able for cater for the education of we picking them, and we medical na another thing. Then we what if we inherit when we own pension because the army gets laid down rules where you don't fulfill them criteria and then you're supposed to be a pensioner.
Okay.
So not to favor as such. Now we own entitlement, but forget I'm upright on the 9th of March 2008 for meet up 2009. Now in Parliament of Sierra Leone being promulgated for we waiting and call good enhanced pension. My brother, we don't rally for this good enhanced pension. When we come down in now the Ministry of Finance for the implementation of this good enhanced pension, not visible at all.
So aside of the pension, what about accommodation and waiting government don't do towards our side like Usaguna? Tell we small waiting on the happen. Make we get a clear understanding.
God bless you, my brother. As Sierra Leonean way, you they think fast. Like how me, my big brother been done talk just no brother Mambu for say the Norwegian Refugee Council been built for the civilian amputees and the civilian war wounded. But you na a renowned journalist in this country, I want for make you go points. Any parts in this country where you don't ever hear say them built for the war wounded soldiers there and the amputee soldiers there. No sign of in the country. But when you go to Kono, you go to Kenima, you go to Bo, you go to Moyamba, you go to Kabbalah, you go to Makeni, all over onto this grafting and so you see civilian war wounded, camps them, the civilian amputee camps them all over. But we the soldiers then they totally discriminate me, brother. The reparation where is set provision for all war victims in this country. We the soldiers that know really what we do. And now a call to with government and to Mama Sierra Leoneans them that the same soldiers them where would they ignore from yesterday to today so now Sierra Leoneans them then come up from different communities them different societies them before enrolling into the army where I don't feel say a bad for make you go take oaths for defend lives and properties of your own country. But in action by rights government supposed to take adequate responsibility over them lives and over them picking them. That will ring a bell to the serving men and women, now the armed forces them, whether the police or the military.
All right.
So that when they serve.
We go for all you this small. We go for a quick break, and when we come back, we go continue with the discussion. It's 8:31 in the studio, and we'll go for a short break, and we'll come back. We'll continue discussion for 10 minutes, and 8:40 we'll start picking our calls on 079 994 993. Stay tuned.
For win big money every single day, Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799 *2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part are that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money the flow, powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for fending where he like. Wetin again I go able giam?
You don't try Sierra juice? Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You no get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make am. We flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I glad for you this so, but na the body no more is good for, or is sweet na mouth?
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support with local economy, as na Salonia and they get all the thing them where they use for make the juice. It better for we picking them and we country.
Wow, I no be know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra just want them. Also, I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sierra juice now the smart and healthy choice for picking them.
For more information, call 077-600-000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salon.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Anafula, I mean, we don't go through the war. I mean, 11 years down the line, and 11 years of Gabriel War, and yeah, the TLC be set up basically for look at waiting cause the war. I mean, as a journalist, once a journalist, always a journalist. I mean, Salon as a nation, we don't able for address then things in the way according to the report. One was corruption, bad governance, how they manage mineral, and also youth marginalization and all. Is it we don't able for address those situations as of now?
Not entirely. Not entirely, and for be truthful, we still get a long way for go. And there are times with democracy, they feel that we don't make some considerable amount of gains where over time it's like we can go backwards again. And we lost all the ground, so we don't cover all the gains, so we don't make. And a fine for me, this Remembrance Day, now today with the, we didn't have to do now. And not so just one day business, every day for me, Remembrance Day. Sorry, I get a cold when they disturb me.
Okay.
So, what me go say is that every single day, we for the ask we self, what in me as an individual they do, where they encourage the things them will lead or bring the war, make the war happen. So you can be an ordinary school teacher. You can be an ordinary banker. You can be an ordinary broadcaster. You can be politician. But we all, in one way or the other, responsible. You na keke rider, you na puda driver, whoever you be, we all get a role where they play. For make them thing and they way happen, we bring the war, let it not be again.
You want for agree with probably President Julius Maada being administrative that the fight against corruption, they don't do well in that direction because it's not one of the reasons the way, because the war. So which area you feel like lapses the way we need for strengthening? I'm happy Mambu talk about then debates the way they come radio and debates healthily, but we have to talk about that. But
for me, I know get a scorecard as such, but I not really feel say we don't do excellently in all areas.
Just out of 100, you want for it to at 50.
I think we're still there at 45.
Still there at 45. Yes. Mambo, you want to agree with Anna Fuller? I mean, things will cause the war. I mean, according to we have been doing well, but to not do too much of a best, and we're still there at 45% out of 100. And me, you know, waiting and waiting caused the war, which I don't be listed earlier on. And how government don't they push to with addressing those issues that will cause the war?
You see, the thing we have been doing with war is so grave that we need many, many years before we're able to finally say we don't go over them. We need many, many, many more years, because Salone as a country not get the resources directly for address some of the things that will lead to the war. And at the end of the war, we'll begin the rebuilding process. The donor community mindset, they change. Then priority them. On whose side then they put their resources, they change.
After 24 years?
Yes.
We still need more time.
Yeah, of course. We did talk about the 24 year, member for social come out. We come out from over 27 years of dictatorship. We don't one party in a power, a lot of bad things that happen. So before first we get to the 11 year, 24, don't wasted for us already. Then we get now to the 11. We've been brutal. If you read people, scholars, then we don't write about wars around the world. Salone been fought one of the most brutal war.
So how long this will take, Mambo? Because I mean,
so
one of the reasons we cause the war, corruption.
Yeah,
I mean, and so is it to take the whole 10, 20, 30 years for fight against corruption?
No, so
youth inclusivity. We talk about on a government, we give preference to youth that 2023, 2028 will provide 500,000 jobs. It takes. Does this take the longest of time to achieve all incidents?
So for we, as a government, it's about the intention. You get intention for do this, yes. You don't take action. You don't begin for take action for address certain things then, yes. When the war done in 2002, right? When the TRC report done, we begin take action for address the things them. We bring the war. SLPP government. One of the things that we make the war come now because of social exclusion of people. We form NAXA, right? At that time, and Afula go tell you that they call her NC3RR. That's so they be the caller. We can't just say and others they be did it. What's in the day for? Now for make sure say, then take development back across the country. Making all mean say, social development and basic social amenities, healthcare, water for people, vida road, not for be segregated to one section. So NAXA been get for camp. We say human rights. We bring the Human Rights Commission. If you check the TRC recommendation, then I want to be recommend we bring the war, because human rights not be there. People in rights been implemented. We bring a camp. Anti-corruption, we form the Anti-Corruption Act. We begin bringing Sierra Leoneans together. And I remember one or two meetings. We meet up all the try for drafts the anti-corruption bill for make it go in parliament. We take them action.
So all those institutions, they are up and running. I mean, but how productive are these institutions now? That's what we're talking.
Yes,
I mean,
if you look,
I know that there are institutions, government I don't try for build institution. I mean, the Peace Commission, you name it, so forth and so on. But what have those institutions done for make sure we address them issue that will lead to the war not happen again?
No, a lot have been done already. A lot need for be done as a country as well, because peace not to something where you go by. Now work in progress till you to the day where you die. Even you as mortal man, you need continuous process for make you remain peaceful. So as a country, we don't do a lot. Now they are the highlights so to you. A lot don't happen. We first done in the first 27 years.
I mean, say small or say Mr. Mambo, they talk about the time where we need for make the change happen. And the fact that a lot has been done, and in terms of institutional reform, and I think if you want for credit, one of the president, now late President Kaba, we spend a lot of time on institutional reform.
So is it that we don't
spend a lot of time on institutional reform? I would just want to give an example. For example, with the police force. If you remember the slogan "Force for Good," and all of that, but then you want to see a situation 20 years down the line that the force for good is a force for good. So where they look the police.
So is the force for good? Really force?
Let we ask myself the question and let us answer the question. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
So we're not happy. The judiciary, the police, judiciary, they're very important for the Justice Day in our country. And you know the issue of injustice, whether in a land case or whether in a civil, whether in a criminal, whatever case. Now in the make we all feel that we're able to get justice. Then they make feel say at least you'll get rest of mind. The Nigerian people will get a slogan and say, let's pray that Nigeria does not happen to you. You know? Because now just a whole lot of you go to police, get justice. Politician, they use the police as their own personal force for carry out their own personal battles. Individuals go by police for do their own personal battles as
and there
well.
was a particular
Then
time where the order from above, we for making
all
name
of
of this
that.
country. I mean,
so you see, when we take, for me, remembrance is a time of reflection. Take the mirror and let watch we face them. The mirror not a lie. It tell we exactly what in we self no one for admit about we self.
Okay.
And if we want for let this exercise, these days of remembrance, go and be meaningful and not just pass like that. We need to take a mirror and do some introspection as a people.
So what we'll do, Mambo, I'll give you time for respond. We'll open the phone line now on 079-994-993, 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And please, when you call, just stay within 1 minute, as we not get enough time for pick all the calls. They are also not going for talk and plenty things, but just stay within 1 minute, make your point, and for be part of the conversation. So 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. So while it's with wait for call, man, we say something. Go ahead.
Even under President Bio, not only President Kaba, even under President Bio, where we come, they don't make a frantic effort for address some of the recommendation then at the TRC report.
All right, so all day we get to call a lot of people calls then now, and then you will reply to the letter log online. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Epic.
Good morning. Your
Boy
name
from Godrich.
All right, boy, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm proud for saying me be one of the people that we hold from parts of the western area.
Okay.
In Nigeria, and they hold from parts of western area. But my point is, one key factor of the world is that the truth may not be there. And the press gets a very big role for play for say the truth. The reason why they make radio democracy now for balance out the misinformation. So now the press, with this freedom of speech, this bill and all that, then get some right now in place for they say the truth as accurately as possible. And that's the goal with research. The press need for research before they make programs so that when they talk from an informed point of view. But then mostly as you see the press, they talk on opinion. That's what I feel. Okay, but with no facts. So I will advise the press to go deeper and do research so that when they make programs, they have the data on their hands for able to challenge other than they come with the different opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show, and when you call, please go straight to the point. Log online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan Julius Lee.
Good morning, Amza.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, I want to tell Absa to cover plenty. Thank you. May God continue for guide and protect them all. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because honestly, they aim for save Boku life. The man, the coming of 98.1 at that time, that be big relief for most of we. Well, be the inside places for listening because then they give you the correct news. So then they be because when you get factual information per war, believe in me, they save you. It is save Boku thing. So I tell them thank you. My brother, my sister touch one side where the war because today the show, the judiciary, the police, 30 days, my man, the labor reform. But all the money we talk about blessed memory. The British government, Kisbidu, don't care was the police. And the worst wing of the police, brother, the traffic. Now they give the police back then. The judiciary, brother. If you don't get a reform here, you don't know what you want to must see now, brother. So Mambu, my brother, Mr. Mambu, you yourself for the congratulate you on your appointment. But you are, as the owner at the helm of affairs, una a continue for reform the sector, yeah.
Thank
the judiciary, police, especially the traffic.
All right.
Say thank you, my brother, for this wonderful program.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. You call, please stay within 1 minute. Logo line again and pick another call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Commander Chibo. Good morning.
Ivan, may God give you Jana.
Amen.
For this boy, Anna Fula. I remember in this. Ivan, touching God not they give gifts for nothing. Radio Democracy. Adena Lunge, Angel Williams, Abdul Bangura. That radio day, Radio Democracy, bring democracy to the life of the people. Let God give the reward to Anafula within our radio. In all time, truth, what person they talk on, you body all the rice. Ivan, me, Commander Jiba, nobody's war. From the first weapon, Nabamaru, say, that Radio Democracy, they be named Alunge, Anafula, they agree with me. When they say collaborator, we know what you pass. Now, let some of you take this mentor for top of the country. Hey, this time around, that sweet truck, the one way, we they pray to God. Now, collective responsibility, not to one party, because then two parties are, let them carry no more. But some people, they need for congratulate them.
Thank
you. And now continue for sustain peace and unity. Police them, the car names are talk. And I put a threat one side. We problem the justice.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, Commander Jibbles. 079-994-993. Yesterday, the 18th of January, National Day of Remembrance. And the logo online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
Good morning.
Lamin Samoa Koyato.
Lamin Samoa, go ahead quickly. Huh?
Yeah, the last time I've been saying, it's been for fine for let this government focus on the thing that we TRCC, we create the war, than we say one for remember. Becoming a one person whether this war adversely affects. As I talk to you, so number 35 Conton Street, Peacock Farm, na Wellington, they did down. Now the only host that day with them born, and as a result of Anafula now, the waiting and with them they say MS Dumbuya, now they Johnny Paul they go sleep. Then constantly they call that party in name say Johnny Paul they go sleep there. As a result of that host they them born now. Up till now, they not able to raise that house again. So now a sad event that day, for the family. Because that host, they sustain a lot of people. And so government for the reflect on waiting cause that particular war day and lead to a lot of damages than say she don't remember. So possibly remember. We think so many odd things, Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Well, the remembrance, according to the president, that we hold, think that's a reflection of what's in the opponent structure. I mean, things will feel like they go wrong in the country for the rest them and make sure say such thing happen again. Logo line again. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar from Fumex.
Bakar from Fumex. Go ahead, stay within 1 minute.
I'm really happy for see the kind of situation there. Always everything caused to this war and everything happened to this war. The thing will happen, it was as if you see the SLPP government at that time, they send money for everything. They send money for the one they will then cut the hand then let them people not go ever remember that day again, then compensate the people and the all up to the one they say for them bone they will stay. But it happened no more say and even members for do any of that such shit. You left there now, they don't kind of power. When they kind of power, they can killings we don't take place now, not alone. We don't ever see that one day again after the war. But you left there again. Well,
I know able understand what you mean. I know able understand what you mean when in kind of power they can kill in way we don't see.
Okay, allow me can easy. Kill people them na Panemba wood. They never for tell people up till now. Wetin dey happen? And we see the kind way how we brothers them, then carry push for them. We brothers them all they die.
Low stay to the conversation. We don't know whether if an SLP car is push or whatever. Low stick to the conversation.
The government they go in for promise and then they promise them this year 180. Now rest they up to million. Then come with anti-corruption way Pakaba be set up. Now anti-corruption and worse. Now see with the corruption instead of the corruption. Now the things, the situation is not difficult for the country. Fearful. So they here, better when they come up here and they continue for sensitize.
All right. Thank you so very much. You know, exceed you 1 minute. 079-994-993. Not the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. We'll take 3 more calls and try for up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ivan, how the morning?
Fine, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, na Paconte the call from Obgon.
All right, go ahead, Paconte. Quick one.
I tell you, thank you, na the member we back for this show. I tell Anafula, thank you, where they analyze. Wo then go na Lunge radio station 98.1. The first day, wo then open the station for talk say, hey, we don't get democracy, we don't get. They kill one woman straight away. So when I don't get radio station, when I listen, just imagine. So when one listen 98.1, pass with the hide. Now hide with the hide. All that thing and they, fine. Let them they continue back.
Okay.
With the beg, the politician then, this corruption, man, lead to all them fear to war. No, you know them born good picking. See what them pass with pan war. We then go open with gates, then fire middle. Now God no more say me are for same. Easy. Now we try for change with attitude. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We'll squeeze in one last call and try for up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious George is all set for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Let's see if we can squeeze in one last call and turn your attention to request them. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, brother, how are you, sir?
I'm good. Suleiman, go ahead, boss.
Yeah, me, brother. Sierra Leone, they say they think what it been done be before and what in there now. The changes are things that the free speech no more. But all the negative then the world been happen to it still happen to the politician, to the police, to the justice, parliamentarian. They want to then cause the problem they up to today and then they couldn't cause that. So I think if they want change from themselves, then get for change. For me, this ordinary citizen getting freedom because the things they is up to today. And then the things they not been longer. But the advantage where they mean they do to the citizen, they cause the war. So may them change to themselves. I tell you, thank you about
Thank you so very much. You know, pick any more call again. Instead of with Mambo. Mambo, you listen to the callers them, and people believe that waiting lead to the war. They're still there upon, including NSF, say 45% don't be solved, but more still need to be done. I don't know if you can spend 1 minute on that quickly.
Yeah, as a country, we get a lot for do together. We not one person in work down the more. We all collectively, from family, community, up to government level, we all get a lot for do. But one thing we also not for lost sight of is government they don't come, government they don't go. We intentional for take action on certain things them for make what thing don't happen again. Okay. Today, for example, we get magistrate courts and all the districts them. We don't be happen. People in a districts them they go thousands of miles away for get access to justice. Today we now get law for women them. Not only 30%, but women not being get rights to land in this country also. We get the Giwi Act. We don't kill a lot of barriers. We be the block women them for explore and get access. Okay. Today we don't pull the capital punishment. We are one of a very important tool that we people them be they use during their era then you understand. Today we don't get the death penalty anymore. The 1965 Public Order Act we don't pull them. We make now say what you talk as a journalist, not the turn you criminal anymore, like how he used for be. Are we there yet as a country? No. we get a lot of other things them for do. But it takes collective responsibility. We don't set up the NYU. We now university graduates and we didn't come. We get them now, train them, send them out for go get job experiences and try for place them. So as a country, we get a lot for do, because for me, we don't just check 27 plus another 11. That's almost 40 years we don't waste as a country. So for Bill Landy as a developing country, we need concerted and deliberate efforts. And I make President Bill say in the last part of his statement, he said we not get excuse. We, on behalf of every other person, they apologize to both the war victims, the one that were involved in the war, and to the entire country. And we all, as Sierra Leoneans, need for take responsibility for waiting.
Thank you so very much. So we will get for do, and we'll have a look at things that will cause the war, bring them up, begin to analyze them. Let's see how governments don't do well with terms of the things the way TRCB get commend or TRCB find out say cause the war. Farmer, quick 1 minute.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm for call upon His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief, for making go look into the welfare for redress. We want for seek for redress to His Excellency the Commander-in-Chief, because we get a lot of issues about this good enhanced pension. We struggle for we medical, the education of we picking them, and the exclusion of the war wounded amputees, soldiers them, and the war wounded soldiers them. It not been go down well with you. So we want national inclusion for make we all as victims of the war, be you civilian or soldier, may we all go be beneficiaries to the reparation package or programs them. And above all, my brother, with the fight for make this country and the government recognize we the soldiers then say, if they recognize we today, then take care of we, because a good number of personnel don't die. It go send a signal message to the serving soldiers and police them for make them know say in action if they become disabled for the defense of their country. You know, such a privilege and such facilities will be extended to them, and encouragement will be extended to them.
Thank you.
Then go consider we. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. And a follow-up, quick one.
I really want for add my voice to the military man on me left hand side. You know, when peace day, therefore enjoy, because when war ten come and enforce, they go, because they virtually they sacrifice for we. So I think say it's very important that them be well taken care of, and I really want for big and add me voice day that this situation and this paltry amount of 385 leons be revisited. Somebody where one of the callers we blame 98.1 for the fact that in hosts they don't today. For me, it's about collective responsibility. And inside war, as I don't know if na Mambu say but you don't know if you're not A or you're not B or all of that. There will be casualties. So sorry to you and your family for the loss of your property, una property, because you never can tell if they were even able to build them again inside the next couple of years. But we pray that God will help for provide the resources, the funds. For me, again, it's not time of reflection. Now, time for us to take the mirror and watch we serve as a nation, as individuals. For me, I know they blame any one individual. We all, as Sierra Leoneans, get a role, a responsibility towards nation building and towards nation destruction. So we need to look at the role we they play, and let us take it seriously. Let us not just blame one set of people and we exclude ourselves. We self get a role for play. If somebody can in office, he can't for come do something, or he wants a job, you begin look and say, now whose region you come out, you know whose tribe you they talk. I don't discriminate against that person. I don't disqualify him. Instead of I look at him qualification and in ability for do the work, and they look at things them we are not supposed for they look at. In that way, me, I don't contribute for bring back then seeing them way lead to the war.
Right.
So definitely we as individuals we get a role for play.
Thank you so very much. I mean, collective efforts from us citizens, governments, and all. The National Day of Remembrance. Now, for me, could reflect according to it in the presidency. Even if things not they go wrong, you feel like things the way the TRC highlights we caused the war. I mean, they are still with us. We need to come together as a nation. And I make the president say yesterday in his speech, we need to pause and reflect and see who said and who said for strengthening so that such thing not go happen again at the country. Thank you so very much to Mr. Guest them for an attempt for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Entertainment and sports lined up for you guys next. Marion, Precious George, all set for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. My name is Evangelist Lee. Good morning.
This is Shapebank's music, the hottest.
Sierra Leoneans how wanna they do. Sierra Leoneans wanna kusha. We all are one, make we live together. Without peace, we no go before. Like you neighbor, no make palava. This salon, I no more we get. For the sake of the picking, then let we make salon. What you don't do for mama salon? When they say water, you say for crop you back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. And inside you go, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. How you they do? Salon woman do ya kushe. This not the time for let we make we country. Government property not on you yo. Not out in the street, not if na office. Waiting up for we, not on you yo. Let we like salon, let we put them first. Live at peace inside salon. When they say water, you say for crop you back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. And inside you go, give peace a chance.
All right, good morning, and let's start off with some very good updates. Suleiman Kaikai been scored for in club inside the League 2 as the Sierra Leone International been the on target, and he been scored a stunning free kick for Anne in club all 3 points. Port Authority been hold Bull Rangers to a 0-0 draw inside the Saloon Premier League. And some very tough moments currently they happen in Crystal Palace as the head coach Oliver Gleisner don't talk say he will leave the club at the end of the current season. Well, arrest warrants don't be issued for one of the boxers who currently don't retire when Javonta Davis, according to the Miami police. Then they work with some local authorities for look at waiting the boxer been do now a night club. And of course, away from that, we look at in the 17 World Series crown. as we don't see Michael Van Gawen. We don't win the award as well. In this is about draft and one of the best draft player currently in the world. And away from that, so American football, as Broncos don't broke a ankle, so it will be ruled out for the rest of the season. And finally, Senegal don't lay hands on the Nations Cup for the second time running as they win yesterday by a goal to nil against the host nation, Morocco. For this morning, all is good for you, Inside Sports Updates.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your very first edition of the Entertainment Update here on the Epic Morning Show. Me, Nabik Daddy. Well, starting here, of course, I sent you to school. So Emeka Ike cry out as in son module for Jaruma product. So Ike call out the Jaruma for misleading his son for making an adult content for the Kayamata brand, which of course will be getting in at 4. And also Davido has officially surpassed 3.5 billion streams across all credits on Spotify. Meanwhile, there is a saga going on, and which is not comfortable with Davido. Well, I'm not your father, you are not from the Adeleke family, go and look for your biological dad. Well, leak chat between Davido and alleged daughter Anu Adeleke surface online. That's it, we'll bring to you at 4. Let's dive into it. The link up no one saw. So Breezy League alongside Cherno M Chalo and Dango all the way from Makini. Well, these guys have been in town and they are doing great so far with Ben 10, and this is something nobody saw coming. Banana Way. That's a new song by Mr. One Blue. Of course, this song will be dropping alongside Martin Blue. So let's watch out for J Rhymes, aka the Mr. One Blue, alongside Martin Blue as they are about for Gui Banana Way. Swagger Babe, Raw 16 intro. It's a new song coming too. So let's watch out for that one. They say. Tony, of course, from the Cribs International. So finally, after a very long time, of course, dropping a very first song, Come Chop, on the 23rd January under the label Cribs International. So let's watch out for Tony. And finally, Rayboy Blue, of course, from the Rap Rampage is the one winner. No Rules, a song alongside Country Boss. That will be expecting the very first drop for the 2026 for the artist. So this is all we get for you inside the entertainment news. But don't forget, say the Bomber Cash Out draw comes up sooner. So stay tuned and keep playing star 799 star 2 ash. We'll be right back shortly.
Experience? Register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say, then go give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side we then go ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS 232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet, the sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them. Let Yemata, the laughing matter, Crack Twist and Zamza, Robino, the comedian, and plenty other one them. 1xBet, play on today, forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office in Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call on a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 millions no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your Orange Money or Afri Money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part are that, if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your Orange Money or Afri Money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you dey wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number Cash Out, money dey flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 law, so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, welcome back to another, Bomba Cash Out. Somebody's about to go home with something. So, well, for the second time, I'm here for the Bomba Cash Out draw, and this is not the very first edition inside this week. Anyway, Fambulem, stay tuned as we did about for bless somebody with another breakfast this morning. So, the menu this morning, somebody just say need juice and some slice of biscuits, so... we not get too much now the menu. So we want to go over the template. Let me see who that will be the lucky winner this morning. But don't forget say *799*2# now the number where you go use whether not Afri Money or Orange Money, and make sure put the number of tickets and your password. Then you enter the door. So let's go over to Marion and let me see who that will be the lucky winner this morning.
Okay, the number is the rule, and we could just choose one of the numbers with the playing at the screen right now. Who might be the first lucky winner? Let's find out. Okay, we already don't get the number on the screen. Anyways, at any time from now, we'll go talk to the person on the phone we don't select so far inside the draw this morning. But continue for, buy your tickets.
Yeah, *799*2#, whether not Afri Money or Orange Money, just continue for buy the ticket. The more you buy, the more chance you get. For win. So, Famul, of course, don't forget, continue for, to use the *799*2#, whether not Afri Money or Orange Money, and please always put the number of ticket and your password. For Afri Money, just after the *799*2# and the number of tickets, Afri Money go ask you for your password instantly. For Orange Money, you need to come back and press *144# and put your password, then you go enter for the door. And mind you, whether you win now, you decide for playback, you win back. Decide for playback, you win back. That's just it. So keep playing.
So how many winners so far we don't get? We don't get a lot of winners, right?
Too much because I think the only thing no one will not get some man online for testifying them, but for every day we get winners every day. So people are just cashing out, easy cash out. I tell you. So now 10 leons, any give man a 500 leons. So easy one. So every day, this morning, 2 people in there about the first person already don't get the money right on their phone. Before the end of the show back, another person back to get another one. So even 10 back during the drive time, another person back. I mean, so it's just amazing how Bomber Cash Out is giving people, excess.
So it left with you for actually choose how many tickets you want for buy so far. We will give you the chance for win the money. If you buy 1 to 10 tickets at a go, you get a greater chance for win. A lot of at times you get a greater chance for win.
Sure.
But if you just buy 1 or 2,
no, so make you lucky. High luck.
Now that are just the same. High luck for make you able for win.
Yeah.
So make we just we already don't get the winner on the screen. This now orange number.
Wow.
So we go call the person anytime from now for ma'am. What do you think about winning the first 500 loans this morning?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so Fambulem, of course, and don't forget to say before the end of this program, they bring camp to watch you again. I mean, 2 people every morning will give breakfast too, and you will go miss out on this one. You go join me at 4 on the epic drive time. 4 another draw will take place during the drive time show, and 2 people in back go collect another 500 loans. And mind you, this is instant. As soon as your number has been selected from the numbers that are dancing and turn-boying, then definitely the money will enter inside your phone.
I like the dancing and turn-boying this morning.
Where is he the selector no more? Boom. Here you go. So we pray the number ring. Okay, the number is ringing this morning. Ooh. We just hope so no more this winner day. All right. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, this is a female voice. So this is a call from Epic Radio.
Yes, sir.
We want to know if you be play the Bomber Cash Out.
Yeah, I play on this morning.
How many times? How much time you play?
I play on like 1 days as I play 210. This morning I play 110.
Wow. So congratulations to you. I feel say by now you don't see message on your phone. You don't check, huh?
No, I can't check.
No, not. Wait for us before you jump. So check the message now. Let you tell Fambule I'm waiting there on your phone now. Check them, quick one.
Okay.
Wow, you can imagine the relief, I mean, we just surprise you with a whoopee 500 loans. So if we check, I think that's something like 2.
Yes, 500
All right, congratulations to you. You don't win 500 loans from the Bomber Cash Out here on Epic Radio. All right, okay, calm down. So which part were you there?
I did Model New Road.
Model, wow. Congratulations to you for Model New Road. You able to tell me how you plan for using money this morning?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, well, no problem. All the same. Anyway, that now we first winner this morning here. But don't forget to say before the end of the show, we get another draw. We go comes up. And if you miss out at 4, you go join me. For now, me and Chef Zaddy, they sign out. So till we meet again at the end of the show.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomber Cash Out. For just 10 loans no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or after money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or after money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number also 032-300-033. Bomber Cash Out, money they flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 law, so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention.
David Allen once said, if you not pay appropriate attention to waiting get you attention, it will take more of your attention than it deserves. Hello and welcome to the Epic Morning Show second segment, where they come to you on 99.3 FM, also on Radio Garden, Facebook, and through our website at myepiconline.com. Me na your host, Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice don't engage APC ad hoc committee on constitutional review and national unity. As well, National Revenue Authority don't renovate the Gendema Border Crossing Community Health Center. Within this mean we go discuss inside the show, and also Old Foabe College building gets €300,000 UK grant for reconstruction project. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers they inside the show this morning. And for joining me discuss the issues, I get inside the studio Bobodan Kamara, a social commentator and a journalist, and I also get Mohamed Toby Kagbo. Good morning, gentlemen. How was the weekend? Bobo.
The weekend, it was lovely. Thank you. It's always a pleasure being here.
And you're wearing my favorite color.
Thank you.
Yeah. Toby, good morning.
Good morning, Marion, and good morning to our esteemed listeners and viewers on our Facebook page.
Okay, straight off, we'll look at stories reported on the front pages of various newspapers. And for that, me first take this morning, now the Aoko newspaper. Top story reads, Think, Reflect, Plan. BSL confronts internal fragilities amid external stability. Another story, Legal Legacy reviewed as Joko Smart Collection enshrined at Sierra Leone's Foabe College. Banking regulator seeks capacity to match growing ambition. And finally, stranded hydro plants drain Sierra Leone's power sector and finances. All of the stories and more you go get now the Aoko newspaper this morning.
We first speak this morning, now the Concord Times newspaper. We get some interesting stories. The first one, that over 2,000 were wounded, demand pension. Old Foabe College set for revival. Migrants at risk as Labour Minister failed to enforce 2023 Migrant Act. This said more you can find in front of the Concord Times newspaper.
And away from the Concord Times, I take the Premier News newspaper. Top story, government proposes fixed election date. And Honorable Napoleon Koroma champions Sierra Leone at Future Mineral Forum in Riyadh. And President's Commission's Nasit District Office pledges inclusive social security. And finally, Vice President visits Kenema, calls for party unity. All of the stories and more you go get now the Premier News newspaper.
And the final pick, now the Standard Times newspaper. We also get some very good stories, one of which on infrastructural investment, Vice President engage AFDB President. And One Nation Reggae First. I'm going to talk about the One Nation Reggae Festival. According to Standard Times, the big story you can find the Vice President Mohamed Julia Jallo will be to engage presidents of AFAB in order for strengthening with infrastructural investment.
Okay, there is a review of various stories reported on some of the pages of the some of the newspapers where we will get now this morning. And from there, we'll take the first story, as I make mention earlier on, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Alpha Cisse Esquire, together with the Minister for Information and Civic Education, Cherin Oba, over the weekend, hold a constructive engagement with members of the opposition APC ad hoc committee on the implementation of the agreement for national unity. And discussions, according to reports, be centered around recently gazetted constitutional review bill, including the process where accumulate in publication and the next step towards the consideration of the implementation of the Constitution. And also, according to the report, both sides highlight how important inclusivity, transparency, and sustained dialogue be in advancing constitutional reforms in the country. And of course, if you be done to follow issues of the constitutional review, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Alpha CC Esquire, be done to make several moves and engagements in terms of meeting various people as way for take the constitution to them, for make them get their own inputs. They don't meet several districts them and all of this, and this time around then decide for meet with the opposition APC ad hoc committee as way for make themselves give their own input to the process. I'll start with Bobo on this particular story.
Well, first of all, I would say a great move, because we know say then two people are the key players in this, the government of Sierra Leone and that of the APC. And we'll be done to get some rumors of key tripartite recommendation them where they are yet to be implemented. We make the Minister of Justice, the Attorney General, be say, well, then they start with the white paper. All the recommendation we go for do election, they put on one side, they cancel the tripartite recommendation. All we go for the election, then put on one side. Based on the one they now, then go see how best, then go streamline them, because then see they're not in the position like for let everything go in referendum. So the Attorney General will try for push, say like they will make a one.
Okay.
Is it that we want new constitution or one go with the old one? So the bone of contention always been, we get entrenched clauses there. So go meet somebody, you go ask a vague question, because me personally be don't highlight and they say some of the entrenched clauses the Attorney General for don't try for explicitly explain them. Waiting at the entrenched clauses there. So if you go meet the person through referendum, it will make it easier for that person to make an informed decision. But most people don't know if most people don't know.
Even if you take into the public and they're not able to understand that, now it's with the opposition, and I believe say the opposition, the APC, must don't know then clauses than they, and perhaps could make their own inputs positively for the people.
Yeah, one part of the press conference would be called sometime last year. Then self be flag some of them here. Say like the thing they go blindly. They're not able to ascertain waiting at the entrenched clause, waiting inside the entrenched clause. We make the right formally to the Attorney General and Minister of Justice for write everything within at the entrenched clause. Waiting at the entrenched clause. Let them back see, let them go understand.
Okay.
Instead of just going to the people say one new constitution or one maintain the old constitution. We know say even this meeting we then just keep, they make us enough for be on a partisan basis. Yeah. This is not the people constitution. Now we for own the constitution, because government they can government they go, right? But waiting in that book we will go forever cherish.
Okay. Quickly, maybe we'll go for a break. We'll come back. We continue the discussion with Toby.
Get ready for the ultimate hip-hop shutdown! Love Up in Grand Final! It will happen every Friday from December 5th, 2025 to January 17th, 2026. Now Freetown Amusement Park, formerly called Victoria Park. Come witness the hot talent them of the grand finalists them, like Vicky Chen.
Vicky Chen, no dream, I got the best flows, so rest those. You all about the God, so the next round.
Sicko Dad.
I know this shit is burning inside of you. It's that win or lose, and I lose for you.
Mash.
We are up another panic. I roll like Sonic, where I take over the place, but what for one like pandemic.
Fifi.
But what shake small at the wap, they open gates, the shack attack me, bad they get it, heart attack, then watch me name and shot for blues.
Spiff happy.
Let's look the mungu slave for Sabi not so fresh, rap all the day less, and because I the shine man, they repeat say I pass with.
Joy Dizzy.
They're quick for loss like toothbrush, that's a water, but tell us say we don't need kata, for toast kata.
Lucky.
3 sorry done. Gunshots no left mouth like alimony on. No Usaya they go, but no Usaya come out.
An Inspector General.
It's a like wish man in conference and talk all. Apply we get tickets in the line and call and talk all.
As they go set the stage on fire with electrifying performance them. Mark the dates them. December 12, December 19, December 26, and January 2nd. Entrance fee na just 40 leons per show. And that's a small money for the kind of experience we go last for lifetime. The beats go drop 8 p.m. sharp. All this go lead to the big awards night and Rap Rampage album launching on January 17, 2026. Rap Rampage go bring you full dose of music, energy, and culture wey go shake the whole city. No miss am. This na the hottest rap battle for the year. Rap Rampage Grand Final. Grab your tickets, bring the hype, and make history
Epic
together.
Radio,
Proudly brought to you by
99.3.
Orange
It's
and
so
Orange Money.
refreshing.
Get ready for the ultimate hip-hop shutdown! Love Rampage Grand Final! It will happen every Friday from December 5th, 2025 to January 17th, 2026. Now Freetown Amusement Park, formerly called Victoria Park. Come witness the hot talents of the grand finalists them, like Vicky Chen.
Vicky Chen no gym, and I got the best flow, so rest us. You all about the God, so the next round.
Zico Dad.
I know this shit is burning inside of you. It's that win or lose, and I lose for you.
Zimash.
We are up another panic. I roll like Sonic, where I take over the place, but not for run like pandemic.
Fifi.
But shake small and they wap they open get to shack attack me bars they get heart attack them watch me name and shot for closer.
Spiff happy.
Let's look the mungu slave for sabi not so fast rap all the day less and because I the shine man they repeat say I pass with.
Try dizzy.
They're quick for loss like toothbrush that's a water. But tell us here we don't need kata for tooth kata.
Lucky.
3 sorry done. Gunshots no left mouth like alimony on. No Usaya they go, but no Usaya come out.
An Inspector General.
Skits and like which man in conference and talk all. Up live we get tickets in the line and call and talk all.
As they go set the stage on fire with electrifying performance them. Mark the dates them. December 12, December 19,
Epic
December
Radio,
26, and
99.3.
January
It's so
2nd.
refreshing.
Entrance fee na just 40 leons per show. And that's a small money for the kind of experience we go last for lifetime. The beats go drop 8 p.m. sharp. All this go lead to the big awards night and Rap Rampage album launching on January 17, 2026. Rap Rampage go bring you full dose of music, energy, and culture wey go shake the whole city. No miss am. This na the hottest rap battle for the year. Rap Rampage Grand Final. Grab your tickets, bring the hype, and make history together. Proudly brought to you by Orange and Orange Money.
Welcome back. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we discuss a range of issues this morning. We'll move to another issue. Side the National Revenue Authority don't complete one renovation of Gendema border crossing point community health center, and according to the NRA, they say this initiative now part of NRA corporate social responsibility program, where significantly don't upgrade the health center infrastructure and improve service delivery in our Gendema community. According to them, they say this transformation led by the Commissioner General of NRA, Geneva Bangura, then say now one way part of the corporate social responsibility as well for restore the health sector or health facility them now hard to reach community them, and the Gendema crossing points health facility now one of those facilities where they try for renovate or where they already do renovate as part of the corporate social responsibility. Toby, on this particular issue.
I think it's an impressive news. When I see this news yesterday, it shows that the National Revenue Authority don't really contribute towards the social corporate responsibility. And the essence of this, Marion, we all know there are a lot of challenges when people travel. They are first-time travelers. There are people who don't travel on several bases. But of course, it is of high importance for we get health care facility. And renovating this hospital or this health center don't really add up to a lot of confidence when people get in traveling. We all know anybody sick, not so somebody they plan. There are some people when they travel reaching to the area, then they need medical attention. There are some people where we all know the dilapidating states where the center been neglected for so long, either less or no proper medical practitioners. They reside at the health center.
Yeah.
But in this transformation, it's not all about the transformation. For renovate them is one. For look after and back, it's another. In this country, with maintenance culture, it is very poor. It's something we're not good for right home about. We get places them where we don't neglect for far too long. We get places where go benefit this country. We don't neglect them for far too long. Look, example yesterday, I had a look at the slaughterhouse in Kailaun. This for be areas, monumental areas, so a person go take in picking them and say, this not a place to say people will fight for this land, then kill them at this place, something like that.
So it is just there.
It is just there without, we don't get anything of revenue collection. There are some monument areas in Africa where countries then benefit from them. So for me, I think, Marion, I want to commend the NRA. This is not a laudable work they do. They really don't contribute towards then social corporate responsibility. And this is the people money, because some of the taxes within they generate now from Sierra Leoneans or non-business or Sierra Leoneans or non-Sierra Leoneans where they do business in the country. So improving the health facility in that border crossing point, not just Sierra Leoneans them go benefit from the health center there. You get people that come out from Liberia, you get people that come out from Guinea, we go benefit from this health center. So for me, I think it's a very good one from the NRA.
Yeah, now Bobo, NRA is talking about their corporate social responsibility, and this developments are part of the aspects of the NRA. But I don't know, this is my first time hearing NRA coming out talking about their corporate social responsibility, or using this Gender Crossing Point Health Center as one way for propagate the message of corporate social responsibility. You don't ever hear something like of sort from the NRA before now?
Well, that not a must for any department or agency where they operate. You get some social responsibilities them, even the mining companies them, and the private entities them, because you operate in a particular region or a particular town. You get series of challenges where you work they do to others. Probably some the generator the way they get they cause noise all day per people there. Some of them the carbon monoxide, like where the generator they do under smoke, so you get series of air pollution. So they can set aside some certain set of money for do something for the community where at least they go able to watch say well now this will do. So that now waiting day down now so it's supposed for B. So is either some set of people and they do them, or decide where some of them money that they inject them, they go the right way. Probably make now then decide say well we did one how we supposed for do one now. Now then take a health facility we be in a dilapidated state, get uplift, try for install solar panel there, make them fully electrified, change the zinc where be the because like how my brother be the talk just now. Now a very strategic location down there, because we know say the border is the lock at 6, then time the border can lock. You see, so if you want go Liberia, probably not can left late, tendency you sleep na the border. The next day you can continue for course. So if health center like this, they don't try for get a facelift, so you go be somehow satisfied. Say even if I didn't at this location, anything go bad with me, at least I guess I will go and get confidence. Say I go regain my health. And also to we Liberian counterparts. The good thing about where you do the entire border crossing point is that you are not only catering for your people, you're catering for the others, because other people that they come the back they come. And not only Sierra Leone and Liberia, other people that they use in that route, probably for Guinea, probably for Ivory Coast, from other countries them. So one way or the other, we serve the help other countries them around. And health center, we know say they get series of projects them for see how best then go ensure say they install solar now all the health center and hospitals there countrywide. Because gone are those days where they say somebody go born, lights go, then have fasting and they challenging. We president self don't make a commitment now. So even one life self it matters to we.
Okay.
No woman of for die, but thing we they on control. Right? If na natural death then can die, but thing they already on control, somebody go for go born, lights go then thing and they then they didn't control. So president don't make a commitment for tackle some of them thing and they. So now a lot of people run from NRA and we open place other people and go to do the same thing they are for the people and they see actually waiting or who side the money they go, who side they inject the money.
Okay.
So it's like a payback.
Okay, and away from one renovation issue, we look at another renovation issue outside the old Fobe College building. They get 300,000 euro UK grant for restore that particular building. The funding come up from the Commonwealth Heritage Forum, and the funding then saying that the charity largest ever single grant where they come out under Queen Elizabeth II Platinum Jubilee Commonwealth Heritage Skill Training Program with the support. And according to reports as well, they make this announcement quite recently inside one event we mark the first phase of the project, where then probably say no will only preserve Salone most iconic academic landmark, but also generate work, put more strength to community identity and boost tourism. And of course, for Bay College, we all know that the first college now West Africa and Sierra Leone as well, where then found inside 1827. And from that time day to now, the college, gets a lot of prominence in Sierra Leone and out of the country as well, and don't produce a lot of people that we in various facets of life. And then we move the college from Kleintown years back to the Mount Oriel area, and that building there in Kleintown be served as shelter for a lot of people and during the Rebel War and all of those things. So from the time after the Rebel War to now, it be done in a very deplorable state, but now don't get this huge amount of money so that they go restore them. I will start with Toby on this particular story.
It is very, very sad. Imagine for the first university in the sub-Sahara Africa, and we even describe Sierra Leone as the anthem of West Africa based on the FBC. I wanted to go to the story. It is very, very, very difficult if I want to put them in a broader perspective. In this modern age, there are countries them where they benefit making a lot of resources on monument areas alone. Country like Ghana is one. I watch iShow Speed, they're doing an African tour. They go to places like Rwanda. They go to places like Algeria. All the places and the way you go visit are monument areas. Like for example, the pyramids in Egypt. People they pay $1,000 for go there. Do you know how much we for don't generate as a country in the tourism sector for let people in the commerce and can say the first university in the sub-Sahara?
Okay.
That alone for make this country generate a lot of resources in the tourism area. Now £300,000 grant, to debt. This is not getting the GUI for renovate them. But I ask yourself these key questions. How many places would all renovate in this country? Where would they take them back in a dilapidating state? Would they spoil them? So it's not all about this huge amount of funds where they come. It is good, they come from Salon government, they come from the American embassy and UK-based charity heritage organization. We want for rebrand. This is not a place we would use for government railway. We would use them as magistrate courts. During the war, people don't go live there because when people be displaced, many Sierra Leoneans then go live there and use there as shelter. The last time I visited that place there is nothing good for write home about that place there. There is nothing where you go for take you picking them say, can I go show you the first for Abbey College? You take them tour in the building and tell them say this and this and this and this and this. So for me,
yeah. So is it that apart from what I state about those charity funds, is it that now the government perhaps don't call this to the attention of the the particular people that will get a grant or the fund for make them renovate this particular place because, as you make mention, are a very great monument for the country.
I don't think that it's the government. Government in, government out. I don't feel like
Don't ignore.
I don't feel like say we got with previous governments now or previous governments don't really know the importance of how monument areas are really important in our economic growth as a country. Like I rightly mentioned, places like Ghana, there are people who need to pay thousands of pounds, thousands of dollars for go see the house where Kwame Nkrumah they live in Ghana, the cars where Kwame Nkrumah they drive in Ghana. So for me, I don't think like the government don't put all of this in order for this heritage come and rebrand something that is really precious to this country. And for me, I hope when they rebrand them, they're going to rebrand them to the correct states at which it been there when they build the structure. Because these now places, Mario, like I rightly say, many people don't understand what monument areas really mean, especially the old Farabi College. For me, I think it's a laudable one. And it should be under, I don't want to let everything there under government watch. We all know, say Solomon, as we use the name government, say government now we all. There should be PPP, public-private partnership. If we want to see some of these monument areas where they renovate or rebrand, they in very good order.
Okay, Bobo, what do you think about this development?
First of all, a laudable one, because for late things like this, they happen at the country. Because if that place they just left like that, tendency they will just forget about them. You get other places them we know significantly than the way the government will make money from through the tourism sector. But interestingly, this is not the first time where they pump money into that project. In September 29, 2023, United States grants $450,000 to safeguard historic Old Farabi College. So since that money they don't give, who still go point out see happen there.
So this brings the suggestion where Toby makes make not only the project not only rely on government or government people for take care of the project also. Well, you need private people as well.
Definitely, because now, like how they say, we're all glad for this kind of news. But to go find the money, be used the right way. We no one see back all man and fancy the money come. Nothing has been done. Don't next time by the whole thing because $450,000 I believe say if I don't push that place there,
go far.
The way I will see the pictures that they go around where them get a significant event. Right? The Minister of Tourism himself gets something for say but then kind of money there because a huge money
where they inject
into the yes from 2023 during brand hunting time where USA inject. Up till now, waiting don't happen at that place there. This other money don't come on board. So if something is not done as up, that money the bag will be swept under the carpet and the place still like I this so. Because when they say you are used place as monument site, forget something where they attract people them. Right? Not only the name says now Old Farabi College building. Probably go there and get a library, you know, then get a stone of past pupils that will be done the day. Ajay crowd out there something like that. Then they urge more people in for candy. So when I saw Yabi they operate before, but you know go just left the place so money don't come inside. We will not see no visible thing. We don't happen there. Another money has been injected. So we go say if they not use the money the right way, the place go still there so and then still they go out for beg for more money for makeup because. Like I say, $450,000 not too small money. If at all they utilize it well, let's say out of 100%, if 20 or 30 has been done, we will say now this now that's just a completion stage. But this probably they go start from scratch. Who knows if you go enough for do all the work?
Do the whole renovation.
Yeah. So Minister of Tourism, you know, government, like I say, the PPP framework. I believe for implementing it like that for ensure say. We get that place there.
Okay, we take calls now inside the show on 079-994-993. Call and make your contribution regarding the topic them we don't discuss so far inside the show. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we don't discuss a range of issues this morning. 079-994-993. We got first caller on the phone. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from
Bakar, go ahead.
We didn't talk about this grant now for the college. I'm really happy. the university and the people already in charge, let the people able to utilize this money in a sense. We check the course them now the college up till now all course them way if you graduate you can't long they ever see the way I they reflect to you. It's like now our private college for improve for them to that kind of standard level you see universities then in the commodity you can't do even if the government no create employment for you, you able for employment for yourself. Because we see the engineers them now just all nobody know. We see even the other people where they different courses in a fabric college. Now you all hard struggle. So I think at the time this also only for good building. Now follow they able to do well in the Thank you.
Thank you. 079994993 now the number for call and make a contribution. Mind you, the building we talk about now the old Fairway College building at Klein Town, not the current one. Good morning. Your name outside the call from. Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
Probably Allah help in this country. Like when somebody they call for Fairway College, it is so sad because why? When we reflect your mind, other country then come, Ghana come, they benefit, Nigeria come, they benefit, all the other countries they will come, they able benefit. We able benefit, even Arata trap. Fairway College able for make them, even for renovate that college, first they go take Guineans then for coming to renovate that college. Now even for the licensing. First, they go Ghana, they go Nigeria for make life ordinary. First, then a police them they make up for winner. So waiting at the benefits. It's so sad for when policeman then ordinarily we scream crack. I go by Gaza, wording go call me 250. I for go pay for me picking them. Okay. Now, at school where they for put them and I think they forget 100 years of waiting. I for go pay, I for go buy.
Thank you.
Pull out 250, 30 they will make pleasure work. 30 they will make pleasure able. I check myself. I go up 34 and go check my pressure, but still it up. It's so sad. Why?
Thank you. 079994993 is the number for call inside the show. We'll take more calls and we get another caller on the phone. Hello, good morning. Name outside the call from.
Hello, good morning, Marion.
Yeah.
Now, per country, the call from.
Yeah, go ahead.
I tell the British people then, what they send that money there. What they don't send that money there for rebrand them. Let go to the real people there, where them go take that money there for rebrand them. Let go no say yes. Now, for a big college, the West Africa Force, Nigeria, Ghana, East Africa, most of them are so they can college. So they mean just left this college here, nothing. They not been do this. So what they don't carry with that money, they are with the beg the government, let them give the correct people that money, they will then go rebound and back. Thank you very much.
Thank you. 079994993. We'll take more calls inside the show. And it is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Good morning.
Good morning, Marion President George.
Yeah, good morning.
And I'm Tap from Central.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much. And listen, my brother. My brother, in only one salon, will not get wild respect for monuments. Now, then be inside the chalk bottom, monument preserve. Consider Debra, even this waterfall, who gets now this my 13. If you can be make a correct, if people will come out, they can pay. Then college here. When I can feel pity, I can feel bad. Salon at the first, for me call the first college of West Africa. So if you buy the college is a salon, now we don't get independent to nothing no day. I can feel bad on my sister. I can feel bad. So dear, this money, if you make this thing, they make them as a correct monument.
Okay.
People and they with money where they can pay. Because when they look at the college here.
Thank you.
Then they pick it and they tell them pick them about the college here. So they need money, then they put some for the intended purpose. I tell you, I plan to take you, my sister.
Thank you, Namtak. Two more calls, 079994993. Now the number for call inside the show and make a contribution. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Marion.
Yes, your name outside the call from.
Abuloko Shetrawami Diawan.
Go ahead, Abuloko.
Mario, may God bless you together with your brother Toby, with my other brother Reddy, for all the analysis they want to do. And the side of this old college building at Town, you know, it is grateful for the country for make a building the condition where they show. You know, that building only done that for a very long time. No attention, nobody never give attention to that building there. I for say all the clearing agency people in our Dawataki, now building there they can go sit down. You know, they get the offices, them corner their side and the. So they are the big authorities, them, you know, just like what you know the talking in terms of monuments, them building there, the historic building there where we were proud of. You know, a historic building we were proud of. So with the big authorities, they say, do ya then build this place on a need for maintenance for the people of this country. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, one more call 079-994-993. Now the number for call inside the show. Hello, your name outside the call from.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm really happy for everybody this morning in Kawa. For Salon get problem. Salon leaders then. Boku help in camp for we. But you know, it's not the way than they do. Now look at the MCC money, putting at the impact. So if this money come back, it go in them pocket because they know say then they on the way for go out. So now them preparation for go out, now then transport will not get for nothing. And because of no they want for me to we say they don't cover the money. And that's not my contribution.
Okay. Yeah, we won't take any more calls. I'll start with Toby quickly as a way of wrapping up.
Marion, we could continue to point out some of the reality. We hope that not just go be the old Frabe College as one of the monument areas, but there are other significant areas. I remember somebody talk about waterfalls in only Tanzania, Zanzibar. They get something like I don't know if not like a sea part to side people. They come out America, some parts of the world just for come and jump inside the place. They call the place Zanzibar. So for me, it's not all about the old Frabe College. We don't see this heritage. You don't come. There are other places. Look at the museum. There is nothing for write home about if you go down with museum. For me, I think we need a lot for do with tourism minister, get a lot for do with not just for the focus on the One Nation concert. Let's bring out the reality and let's transform the tourist sector.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, first off, we'll start with the constitutional review process. President Bill don't make a commitment, say other president then don't play their own part, but go ensure say it completes the constitutional review process. So made a call on the government and the opposition for ensure say we'll get a constitution will reflect the will of the people other than partisan basis. And from the views of the various scholars this night clear on call to the Minister of Tourism and other sectors say some of the monument sites there where money they be injected for renovate there, let them ensure say then do them in appropriate way.
Okay.
Where people then go appreciate and we go law other people then for can visit the site. Like I say earlier on, you no go just make say this now all for big college building you left and so you expect a person for come on London for fly for can see. You get for put catches on to where the person go look say well because I can't see this I get for come at the building for can see this probably a library or something of past people's that we be don't attend during that time you put on it. So once you come you go able to watch them. And finally the renovation of the health center na Gendema. That now a lot of one from NRA and open press then go do on the other side then the country. So people go to see who side the money they go.
Okay, thank you so much, Bobo Dan Kamara and Mohamed Tobikago for joining the show this morning. We'll go for a very short break. We'll come back. We conduct with second draw, bomber cash outs this morning, and we end the show. But stay tuned. We'll come back. We end with second winner for the morning.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomber cash out. For just 10 millions no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin and boom! Now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part na that, if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your Orange Money or Afri Money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you dey wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money dey flow, powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 millions no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money.
Well, yes, welcome back. We the conduct with second draw, bomba cash out draw. For you, we be done the buy ticket through your Orange and Afri Money. You can now stand a chance for win 500 million so far.
Yes, Mario. So I guess we just want for dish out the next the final breakfast this morning to be next lucky winner. So we don't know who that will be the lucky winner. So let me see.
Yes, we don't get the lucky winner on the screen. The number there on the screen. We call them shortly from now for Yeriweti go say.
Yeah. So Fambolom, of course, for you we miss out, we not be a lucky winner this morning. Remember, say you go join me back at 4 on the drive time this afternoon here for another draw. We can for come up, and of course, if you miss out, tomorrow save day. So always keep playing *799 *2#, whether an Afri Money or Orange Money. Always *799 *2#. Put the number of tickets, and here we go.
Yeah, the phone the ring, and hopefully we go talk to the second winner inside the bomber cash out draw.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Wow.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. This night I call from Epic Radio. You be the expect we call so far?
Well, I don't really expect una call.
Okay.
You buy ticket.
I play una.
Bomber cash out.
So you play with faith.
Yes.
Congratulations, you just don't win yourself 500 leons.
Oh, thank you very much.
So how you feel about winning the second 500 leons this morning?
Well, I feel great too. Because Ade and Noel, and they go help me for buy medicine.
Oh, so sorry. Who say you there?
Ade Lunge.
Wow, Lunge.
Wow, that's cool.
How many tickets you buy so far?
Now 5 tickets I buy this now.
Okay, congratulations.
Congratulations.
And continue for buy more tickets so you go get more chances for win, yeah?
All right, okay.
All right, thank you.
This
is
nice.
just what Bomber Cash Out does. I mean, look at this. They poppy out of faith no more.
Yeah.
See, now this we can tell people and say, do when it's less expected.
Yeah.
Overtaking is allowed. So you don't can overtake Monday we don't play earlier.
Absolutely.
He just play just now and finally he's the lucky winner.
Yeah.
But before I go, I just want to remind you, say at 4, 2 more draws they come up, and congratulations to the 2 winners them. I mean, this morning here on the Epic Money Show.
Okay, thank you so much, and thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Wonder give you technical support inside the studio. Abubakar Bendu make us so live on Facebook. The producers of the show na Fatima Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojokutu Soya, executive producer Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we will go join you again with another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious, George to say, have a lovely day and tata.